Do that like that, boy. Give me your chip.
Oh my gosh. Welcome. You are now tuned in with Eyesonpodium podcast. And we are here. Well, I'm here with my bros, Coach Chris, Henny. We in the off season. This off season talk where everybody are contenders, even the Spurs, even the Atlanta Hawks, even the Washington Wizards are
Charlotte
all contenders right now. We got a lot to talk about. Olympics is going on still. United States got an exhibition game. We got to talk about that. Somebody got voted as the best player
I wonder who.
in the Olympics roster, USA B. Talk about that. Mikal finally officially becomes a New York Knick today. He has his press conference. We definitely got to talk about that. We got a lot to talk about. But before we go anywhere, like, comment, and subscribe. Share
Please.
it with your friends and family. We here a couple times a week talking basketball.
I thought it was a
And
football podcast.
I mean, I don't know what kind of podcast it is because you would have thought that you just got here because every time I'm talking, you just thought like, but nobody can hear you because I'm speaking. Go ahead.
Comment, like, subscribe. Play my intro.
I'm hearing static.
She don't even know me. Open hit the corner for the three, nobody noticed them. Catch me out in traffic, keep it curry when I'm closing up. No one should be talking. Eyes on podium. No one should be talking. Keep your eyes on the podium. I go chime my ring and give all of my homies rollies. I'm a hot pig, rolling with me, gon' be low key. Best believe it's more of us, but today I'm dolly. Grab me by the hand, damn, she don't even know me. Open hit the corner for the three, nobody noticed them. Catch me out in traffic, keep it curry when I'm closing up. No one should be talking. Eyes on podium. No one should be talking. Keep your eyes on the podium. I go chime my ring and give all of my homies rollies. I'm a hot pig, rolling with me, gon' be low key. Best believe it's more of us, but today I'm dolly. Grab me by the hand, damn, she don't even know me. Open hit the corner for the three, nobody noticed them. Catch me out in traffic, keep it curry when I'm closing up. No one should be talking. Eyes on podium. No one should be talking. Keep
Wait.
your eyes on the podium.
Nigga said wait.
The New York Knicks. No, I gotta start here. No pun intended with the hat that Henny got on his head. Mikal Bridges #1. That is his jersey number. Tom Thibodeau got the player version of himself. Play 48 minutes, play 83 games in an 82-game season. That's not a joke, my friends. That is a fact. I'm excited for this, man. I'm excited for see how Mikal Bridges is gonna mix with this team. But Chris, man, you haven't been here for a while. You know, happy 40th birthday. Let's start with you.
The disrespect.
Yeah,
What
he's
you mean?
45. Don't ever disrespect him.
My bad.
I actually got my first drink the other day because I turned 21, guys. But that's neither here nor there. But
The one with the smoke in it.
Hey, Chris, one of those people who had a full beard in 5th grade.
wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Let's stay on topic, please.
All right, my bad. Go ahead. Do your thing.
Mikal Bridges, who we? I think this is an A+ move by the New York Knicks. Plugging in a player that just brings and allows more chemistry and room for them to grow. He's tenacious on the defensive end. Another wing lengthy defender, someone who can knock down threes. And again, like you said, plays 82 games a season. That's what you need. Consistency. We always preach on this podcast. Availability is your best ability. And who better than to go out and get than a player whose availability is one of his strongest suits. And along with that being his strongest suit, you then add him in with players who have have the championship pedigree from the past. They have the chemistry. You know, everyone wanted this move and didn't think it was gonna happen because it was right over the bridge. And like, we don't think it's gonna happen. But we've been preaching on this pod, like they need to make it happen. We don't think it's gonna happen. But the New York Knicks are proving that they're trying to win right now. They made it happen. They got them. It's exciting. More depth, more defense, more 3-point shooting, more consistency, more efficiency. Man, I'm looking forward to this move. I think this is amazing. This is amazing.
Henny?
I loved this move. Is so great. Let me tell you why. The guys that fought for us when we had a bunch of injuries, like Josh Hart, Precious Achua, DiVincenzo. You know, when guys went down, they stepped up. They were starters for us. Now, hopefully, with help, bearing health, with Mikal Bridges, these starters that beat the 76ers, that competed against the Pacers, they're going to the bench. This Mikal move fortifies our bench, and it fortifies our starting five. We are now considered a tier 1 team. We have went from, tippy toeing on, can they compete, can they not, from being in the lottery to now being a contender, to be saying, the percentages, they have a chance. Boston has a chance. Bucks have a chance. Now the New York Knicks have a chance, and to win a championship, you need health and luck, and that's where we are. We have everything but health and luck, so I love it.
We don't got that. You got the health, but not the luck yet. You need some time to get the luck.
Everybody got the same amount of luck.
Yeah, everyone's contenders right now. Everyone contenders.
Yeah.
Man, I love it, bro. I love this wing tandem, the wing stop. I feel like Mikal's really gonna enjoy playing in New York City. Sorry, excuse me. That tandem with him and OG, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. I know people are saying like, oh man, they gotta get rid of Randall because he doesn't play the 5. I do think that's a flaw in Randall's game, that he can only play the 4 when you have everybody else that could kind of like play up, play down. Outside of the point guard, outside of Jalen and whoever's the 5, from 2 to 4, they should be able to play up and play down. But Julius can't. So I don't know how many Julius at the 5 combos we're gonna see, like Julius, OG, Mikal, Dante, Jalen. I want to see that lineup. OG could definitely go out of 5.
So I have a question. So what does Giannis play? What other position Giannis could play?
Giannis can play the 4.
I think he can play both.
Yeah, I think he can play both.
I haven't seen it.
Giannis played the 5.
Yeah.
Yes, he has. 100%.
Recently?
Yeah. You remember when sorry, I'm fixing my camera. You remember when Brook Lopez got hurt? And I'm fixing my camera as I'm talking, guys. You remember when Brook Lopez got hurt and Bobby Portis was in the starting lineup?
Yeah.
He played the 5.
Bobby Portis was not the 5?
No, he was the 4. And then Giannis played the 5.
So who
it was
guarded
almost
the
a
center?
whole season.
Who guarded the center?
I couldn't tell you off the top.
I don't think did Giannis jump for ball as well?
I don't know. That's a good question. But Giannis did play the 5, 100%. You don't feel like Giannis can play 5? You don't see him as a 5?
No, that's not what I'm saying. You're saying that Julius Randle only plays the 4, and he has filled in to play the 5 role when Obi was here. So that's what I'm saying. That
was
if that's the case,
go ahead.
That was an experiment. That was they played together.
Barely. That was one of the lowest usage lineup that Tom Thibodeau had was Obi and Randall playing together. That's why they just traded Obi because they could never play together because there's nobody who can guard the rim in Tom Thibodeau's defensive system.
Yeah.
True.
You know,
I think that's where Randall lacks. That which Giannis can do. Giannis could guard the rim.
Giannis can guard the rim, yeah. But I'm not advocating for a trade for Randall. I'm just saying this is what the Randall haters are saying. I love Randall. I think Randall is a top 15 player. I think he's a top 3 power forward in the NBA today. I think he's gonna come back balling. And with these moves, I definitely feel like they can get upwards to 55 games. I got them slotted at 55 to 60. Honestly, like I know everyone is tripping about this backup center thing.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, Mitchell Robinson should be playing 30 plus minutes a game. And if you're not playing 30 plus minutes a game, they need to find a starting center, and he needs to be in the backup.
Absolutely. Because what does he play? Like 23?
23, 24. That the thing was he
was splitting with Hartenstein.
Yeah.
At the time when Hartenstein was on the bench, but once Hartenstein started,
they were still splitting. When he came back, there was no. Yeah, well,
they weren't splitting because they were inching him in.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
would they have split the minutes? I don't think so. I think Hartenstein would have got 30 and Mitch would have got 15, 20.
What do y'all think about Brunson possibly giving up over $100 million to re-sign early?
So I asked me and Coach Chris was talking. I said, what would you do? Would you bet on yourself and wait next year to get that 5 year?
They'll say,
no, I'm saying, would you bet on yourself and wait next year to get that 5 year max, or would you just take the money now, get the 4 year, and take a lot less, but you're still comfortable?
Chris, you answering?
I mean, right now, I would just take the 4 year 157 just because I wouldn't want to take any chances because anything could happen. You know what I'm saying? Like you get hurt, it could be a season-ending injury. You never know. You want to secure the bag now, and that also opens up more room to make more moves. The less money you take, you know what I'm saying? Like 157 is a 4 year extension. You know what I'm saying? Which means like you're still making decent amount of money. Like, you know, that's still over. That's just 257. Because what was his first contract? 110?
104, 4 years.
So 104, 4 years. Yeah. So you're around the 260 in two contract.
Anyway, yeah. You're saying anyway, it doesn't even matter because bro, you're already making that money. You make it. Yeah, your past two contract made $260 million
if you sign a 157. So, like, I just see why not.
You know how crazy you have to be to give up $113 million? I'm just saying, like.
What are you doing?
Here's why it depends.
No. What are you doing?
I'm gonna tell you.
What is HB HB the realtor right now today? This person today, what are you doing?
If I was playing with you guys and Keith, right? Or my other homies, Tony, Dre, if I was playing with 3 other you guys, I would take less. I would take the money early. However, if I wasn't playing with you guys, I'm taking the 270. And I'm gonna play normal, and you gotta pay me because if you don't pay me, this whole house of cards comes falling down.
So look, this is the thing.
I agree with that.
But look, listen. This is the thing, though. This is the thing. It's a double take. You're in New York, and New York, best saying is, "What have you done for me lately?" So if you try to cruise to that check, and you average 25 and then it go down to 20, 15, because you wait for that payday, I'm not gonna give you that payday. I might it might not be that money now.
Let
So
you
it might
walk.
yeah. No, I ain't gonna let HB Realtor walk. I ain't gonna let him walk. You gonna get paid, but you know, things change. Things change. You might not get that first, second, third team all NBA. What the incentives.
Yeah.
You don't hit your incentives. You don't get All Star. You know, you're not in the running. There's incentives for being in the running for All Star, getting a vote for All Star. So you take that cruise. You you take that cruise, and I don't know. They might not pay you.
Sayonara.
I feel like Jalen Brunson got all the leverage.
Yeah.
But he has all the leverage. Like there's literally nothing. If they don't give him this money, like he's gonna get whatever he wants.
Yeah, he has proven he is that guy.
Yes,
He's not leaving.
I know, but I'm saying he can wait like De'Aaron Fox, right? De'Aaron Fox is in the same situation. He can sign the extension now or wait till next year. He already said he's waiting till next year.
So like you said, it all depends.
He's in a difficult position though. De'Aaron Fox.
We gave him.
We'll talk about that
because we'll get there. We'll get there. Jalen, we gave Jalen Brunson the bag when not nobody wanted him, but we gave him. We betted on him. He proved it to us. Okay, cool. Now we're going to give you all your friends. What better situation is that? What better situation is that?
Yeah, that's perfect. I feel like he's in a perfect situation. His godfather is the boss. His godfather's best friend is his coach. His dad is his coach.
It's the coach.
His best man is on his team. His championship buddies is on his team.
Right. I'm not leaving.
Where you going? You grew up. You from Jersey. You probably lived there.
Shout out to Jersey.
So, but yeah.
Shout out to Jersey. That's insane.
I'm a Jerseyan now. Sorry.
I'm a Jerseyan. All right, man. Let's skip across the country real quick because Chris kind of went there a little bit. DeMar DeRozan is signed a 3-year, $75 million deal with the Sacramento Kings. The Los Angeles Lakers lost out at yet another big piece that could have pushed their hopes forward.
Talk to me normal. Let's stay on topic. Talk to me normal, please.
I'm talking to you normal.
Nah, I don't got nothing to do with Sacramento. Talk to me normal.
What do you mean? It's the West. DeMar's supposed to go back home, play with the Lakers, and he said nah. Oh, they said nah. Regardless of what, it didn't happen. And regardless of what, the Lakers been losing all off seasons. At this point, I feel like JJ Redick is a loss. But we'll because they just been taking so many L's. We'll see. LeBron did give you a pay cut. But Sacramento Kings. How does DeMar DeRozan fit in this lineup? Fox is there. Malik Monk just re-signed. What was your first reaction and thoughts to this DeMar DeRozan trade, Chris?
I loved it, and I love what they gave up for it because I feel like Harrison Barnes hasn't really reached his potential of what he should have been. He's really up and down, and I'm sure the factor is the consistency there with him. And I think the addition of DeMar DeRozan brings you that consistency and that efficiency that you're probably looking for at that wing position. Granted, he doesn't shoot a lot of threes, but you have the 3-point shooters on the team, and you also now have a player that is consistently efficient, and what he's going to give you a night. He's coming off a year where he just scored 24 a game, right? Him and Fox basically both had 24 a game last year. You know what I'm saying? And DeMar DeRozan does it in efficient fashion every single night. You also have someone you could give the ball to down the stretch that could close you a game, right? If he has it going, right? Or if Fox has it going, he could he's a closer. He could close too. But I'm saying now you have another option down the stretch of a game where you're not afraid to give it to him and say, "Get out the way and go get me a bucket." You know, so I really like this move from the Sacramento Kings. You know, they had a little fall off last year. I expected them to be a lot better last year. Fox started off really strong, and then he kind of dwindled away.
Yeah.
Which is why I kind of got to the point I was gonna say it's gonna be difficult for him because you got to fight to make the All-Star team. You got to fight to make the All-NBA team, right? To get these super max deals. You know what I'm saying? So, and he's in a difficult position to do so. He also has Sabonis on his team. You know what I'm saying? Who some people consider him to be the best player on the team.
Well, he's definitely a top 5 center.
Oh yeah, for sure, absolutely, right. And you can argue Fox is not a top 5 point guard, right?
The Fox outside his 3-point percentage got to go up. However, that if they keep Herter, you have Fox, Herter, DeMar, Keegan Murray, DeMar. Either way, they're just interchangeable.
Yeah, he's gonna be special too.
And Sabonis, I think
Monk. You forgot Monk.
No, Monk off the bench. But I'm saying just that 5 with the spacing, because you have 3 players who don't shoot threes and 2 who do. So I need Fox to get his 3-point percentage up. He has to shoot better, even if it's just spot ups.
He was shooting well in the beginning of the year, and then literally he just fell off. I don't know what happened.
Usually, I'm gonna take this from Tom Thibodeau. One time he was talking smack about RJ indirectly to the media because RJ was shooting terribly, and he was like, last year RJ was shooting over 40% because he came at night, he worked out, he got shots up. You gotta work. If you don't, that's what's gonna happen. So work your shot. And I feel like De'Aaron Fox, when you see players start well and they can't carry it through, it's just the rigorous gauntlet of the season.
Just the work you put in, man.
Your work you just probably stop putting in, or not putting in as much as you were in the beginning of the season, because you got a lot of energy. But 5 games and 6 nights, 4 games and it's 5 nights. It's insane sometimes. So they don't get, you know what I mean? Like you just see people fall off. But that's where you get all NBA, difference between an all-star, difference between a star and superstars and role players. And you know what I mean? Like that's the separation. Bounce pass to you, Henny.
So y'all don't think that Malik is going to start?
No.
Nah.
6 man.
I think he's solidified their bench. Like they need that scoring off the bench. And I don't think they're gonna move his position. Didn't he just win 6 man of the year?
No, not Nazir Reed won.
No, Nazir Reed
won. Yeah.
If I'm him, and I know I'm due for a payday, I want that payday to come with a starting position. I don't know if the Kings promised him a starting position without. I don't know if he signed back with the Kings without them promising a starting position. I feel like that he's gonna. I feel like he's gonna.
I think it depends. I think it depends on if they re-sign Herter though.
No, they have Herter. The team. He's locked up.
Herter.
Oh, they locked him up. Okay.
Yeah, he's locked up.
Yeah.
I was
seeing they were in talk. Well, they're still monitoring Kyle Kuzma.
They don't need Kyle Kuzma. They got Keegan Murray.
I agree.
If they didn't have DeMar DeRozan, okay. But now they don't need Kyle Kuzma. Now they just need Fox to shoot 38% from 3-point line. That's really what they need. If he's consistent 38% for the 3-point line, they could be a top 14.
Yeah.
But if he's shooting 30,
his fall off this year.
He shot above average. He shot 36. That's not bad.
He has to shoot closer to 40.
Because he was shooting over 40 in the beginning of the season.
He was. So
and they were doing really well. And then when he fell off, it was like
they fell off.
His fall off was detrimental to their season.
Exactly.
I didn't even know he was averaging 8 threes a game. That's a lot for him.
He was averaging 30 a game in the beginning of the season. Like through the first couple of months,
Yes.
4 months of the season, he was averaging 30 on like 50% shooting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he ended with 27 points a game.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. 2 steals too, career high.
He the problem with Fox is just that one, he's in a market that low key no one cares about. Two,
Yeah.
Right, because he averaged 27 points.
his team it's just team success. So that year
Yeah.
when everybody was like, oh my God, Darren Fox really turned up. It was the year that they were in the playoffs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's why he needs team success. It's kind of like playing in OKC. If you're in the market like that, your team has to be good. You need team success.
Okay, see, number 1 in the league. If they were number 7, 8, I care about them.
Exactly.
They were number 1. Number 1.
And let's talk
You
about
gotta
OKC.
be at the top.
OKC is for me the favorite in the championship. I think OKC is definitely not definitely, but I got them coming out the West. I think the only thing to stop
Early
them.
take?
It's an early take. Yeah, I got them. I got. They should be where Boston was last summer, when they got Drew Holiday. They added Caruso. They added Hartenstein. They lost Hayward, Gordon Hayward.
Yeah, they let
And
him walk.
And Giddey. Sorry,
Yeah.
and Giddey. And they
They
got
let
back
him walk.
Caruso and Hartenstein.
They waived some of their young players and signed them right back.
Signed them right
but they
back
got
to
their
longer
core.
contracts. Yep.
Yeah. Their
Yeah,
books look amazing.
Yeah, I got OKC as my team coming out of the West. They look amazing.
So I got a question for you, since that's your team.
Yeah.
Who is your starting 5 for that team?
Before the Hartenstein, I would have never seen them making Chet the 4. But it looks like the NBA is transitioning out of this out of the
stretch 4.
They going back to, you remember when the Los Angeles Lakers won the championship, they had Pau Gasol and Andrew Bynum?
Yeah.
So they're gonna have twin towers like that still, but
shout out to Victor.
The skill sets is gonna be completely different.
It's different.
No,
absolutely.
I changed. Shout out to Joker, because the only 2 times that he got stopped was 2 twin towers stopping him.
Exactly.
So it was It's Joker. Joker is so unguardable. You have to have two twin towers.
So the Timberwolves, right? Which a lot of people don't know, the GM was the one who built the Denver Nuggets team, and then he went to Timberwolves and built the team to beat them. OKC seen what was going on. Oh, okay. Let's get 2 bigs not just one. So to me, OKC is better than Timberwolves, because the Timberwolves have 1 big that can Karl Anthony Towns, that can pass, shoot, dribble.
OKC has 2.
Has 2. Right? 1 shoots more, 1 rebounds more. One's more bruiser, one's more finesse. But they both could pass and shoot. I mean, pass and dribble, which is important. High IQ.
And are both outstanding defensively at protecting the rim.
Both outstanding at protecting the rim.
Yeah. Yep.
Outstanding. Yeah. OKC literally got everything they needed this offseason. They needed the size. They needed the vet presence. While still staying young.
Yeah.
You know, your two best players, your 3 best players are young.
Yeah.
They're young. You got Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Jalen Williams, and Chet. And then you got Caruso he never answered your question, Henny. But
I was about to get to that.
I got Shea, Caruso, Jalen Williams, Chet, and Hartenstein.
Shea, Caruso, Jalen Williams. No. Go ahead. Chet. Wait, say that one time.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Caruso, Jalen Williams, Chet, and Hartenstein.
Nah, I got Hartenstein. I got Shea, Dort, J. Will, Hartenstein, Chet. I don't think Dort comes out of the start. I think Dort is better than Caruso. Yeah, slightly, because he's bigger.
Mhm.
It's just like the Mikal and OG situation. Mikal's smaller, so he can do less in a physical league. You know what I'm saying?
I got that same lineup. I'm moving Jalen Williams to the 2 because he's shooting 42% from the 3-point line. That's good enough for me. I think he needs to be more, where on the wing with the ball, just to not too much, just see what else he could do, because I think he's rising up. I think he proved himself last year. I think he's doing a fantastic job. Then I got Dort, like you said, I think slightly better defender. And then the where the league is trending, 2 Twin Towers. You got Chet and Hardenstein. Hardenstein is a point center. Work perfectly with those young legs, cutting. So I think I agree with you, HB.
I also too, Alex Caruso started his whole season last year for the most part because Zach LaVine was out.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got a lot of reps and bringing the ball up, running the team, running sets. So him coming off the bench, Isaiah Joe, Wiggins,
The other J. Will.
That secondary lineup is going to be tough. It's that bench is really good. If you look at the Western Conference, not a lot of teams have good benches, right? You have Timberwolves, they got a solid bench. They got a good bench. Denver bench sucks.
Terrible. And they just lost.
Who else? Who was at the top? The Mavericks. I think the Mavericks got a good bench only because Klay Thompson shouldn't be starting, but he is. We'll get there next. I don't feel like there's a lot of teams with a lot of bench depth. If I'm missing somebody, you guys could just jump in and let me know. But I don't see it. The Suns don't have a good bench. Pelicans, solid. You said the Suns don't have a starting lineup.
Yeah.
They need to go figure out how to get Tyrese Jones. That solves all their problems. I don't know how they do it. I don't think they can. But the Phoenix Suns should figure out a way to go get Tyrese Jones.
Yeah, they need a point guard.
They get Tyrese Jones, they're the best team in the West. Or second best team. They definitely top 2, top 3. To me, they get Tyrese Jones, and I think I'm saying his name right. Tyus. They get Tyrese Jones. I don't know what he's looking for, but he can definitely run that team and increase his notoriety and go get a check.
Go get a check. Nurkic is still your center, so
Nurkic is terrible.
I don't know if they. I think they just. I don't know. Even with a point guard, it helps, but Nurkic is still your center.
What are you guys thinking about? I know we was gonna go to the other place, but we jumping around. What do you guys think about Zach LaVine? And it's being reported that the Chicago Bulls is going to have to attach draft picks to get off of his contract. We've entered a world where Zach LaVine is a terrible contract. He's the new Bradley Beal. What do you think about that, guys?
I think he's the Lakers' last hope.
We did the math. I know you haven't been here for 2 years, but we did the math. They cannot afford him. He makes $40 million. So there's no way, unless you trade LeBron or AD, there's no way it's happening. So that hope is dying. Yeah. I remember let's take it, let's go in the time machine when the Knicks had RJ Barrett and he had a bad I think it was a playoff run, and everybody was thinking about, oh, we should trade him. Yeah. For who? Zach LaVine. We were going to trade Zach LaVine for the package that we got from Mikal. That was how many picks we was going to give up? Six first round picks, RJ for Zach LaVine. That was a package that everybody was like, oh, we got to do it.
Knicks Twitter.
And that's what, Knicks Twitter, whatever. Now, 2 years later, they have to send out picks to trade Zach LaVine. It's crazy. It's crazy how the market changes so fast.
What about
It's
Atlanta?
crazy.
What about Atlanta?
What do you mean? They should go get Zach LaVine?
Yeah, I mean, who's their two guard?
I don't even know.
Yeah, they just got rid of Murray,
Yeah, they got rid of Griffin.
and I feel like that didn't really work much because both of them are point guards. You had 2 point guards.
Oh, they got
playing the one
Dyson.
that,
Dyson Daniels.
That's,
they got from
he's a bench player, but I guess they believe
Yeah.
him.
yeah,
You know
that's
they
it.
got Dyson because they didn't want to pay Brandon Ingram, and it looks like nobody wants to pay Brandon Ingram that max contract that he's looking for. That's why
Right.
he's still on the Pelicans right now.
Or he's saying that he's not going to sign with any team that he's traded for.
They
That
don't
could
want
be
to go
a
into free
thing, too.
agency. They lose money. They lose the bird rights. You need that.
Right, but exactly, that's what I'm saying. He's probably telling teams, I'm not signing, so don't even trade for me. So nobody's going to take the chance of having him for 1 year and giving up a
and
lot
then losing
to have
him. Yeah,
yeah,
to
and
lose him.
No,
losing
I understand. I
Nothing.
understand that, but what to what end?
What you mean?
Why is he doing that? To go where?
No, to just be a free agent.
To go
Maybe
where?
to get him. Who knows? Well,
If you look at the landscape, no one really has cap space. Like, where can he go?
Somebody's gonna have cap. What's this team? Thunder are gonna have cap space next year.
The
So I'm not
Thunder-
saying he's gonna go there. I'm not
Thunder
saying he's
can't
gonna
do
go
it.
there, but there's gonna be teams that will pay him.
I don't know. I feel like that.
I don't know everybody's books off the top of my head, but I'm just saying
No, I understand.
there's gonna some Spurs. They're gonna have money. So there are places he can go.
Right now.
Won't Houston have money?
No, not
too?
right now. Houston will have money. Not right now. Next
They
next
can't.
free.
They
I'm talking
gotta-
about next
They got
year.
people to pay. They're not. They like this new CBA is a real thing. Like, it's not like how it used to be. Like, you.
I saw that Houston is not trying to pay an extension to Jalen or Sengun. I think.
Sengun, yeah.
There's gonna be 2 players on each team that's going to either get close to the max or the max. And if you have rookies that are trying to get a rookie extension, max extension, if you don't give it to them, then you're gonna have to trade said person for somebody else. So if you're saying
Right.
like, yo,
That's under contract.
they could trade Jalen Green for Brandon Ingram next year or sometime this year or whatever, I like that. I like the Brandon Ingram to Houston. I'm not mad at that at all. That's actually, I think that'd be kind of dope because Brandon Ingram needs the ball in his hands, right? And he can still run. He can still run the show. Van Vliet could spot up and do what he got to do, and he's also a great point guard as well. And then you have Sengun, Dylan Brooks, Dogs. Sengun's still the best player. You still play through him. Jabari.
Finding his own.
Yeah, I like that. I like the Houston talk. If that was, I don't know if you were going there, but I like that.
I was, yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Sticking with the Pelicans. Sticking with the Pellies.
Yeah, I think they needed a DeJounte Murray because I think they needed to get CJ off the ball and back on the wing.
Yes.
That's where he's at his best.
Yes. CJ. So do you guys think CJ could continue? I mean, CJ's been a 20-point scorer since like since he was born, I feel like. Will you feel like CJ is still a play that can help them get over the hump?
Yes, I think so, but I think he can help them get over the hump if he moves to the bench. And here's why: you got DeJounte Murray, and then if you put Herbert Jones next to him, that backcourt defense would be ridiculous. Then you got Brandon Ingram, Zion, and then you're gonna have
Valanciunas.
Now Valanciunas is not there. He's
gone.
Oh, he's out with Detroit.
Washington. Yeah, so they're gonna start Messi. Use Messi, I believe. That's their freshman center because there's no other center.
Valanciunas went to Washington or Detroit?
Washington.
Washington. Okay.
So they're gonna start their young. I'm assuming they're gonna start their young center. So if if CJ can come off the bench and be effective,
Six
this
man
team,
role.
yeah, because he can fill in for DeJounte Murray. He can play the 1, or he can come in for Jones and play the 2.
They lose a lot of at the shooting though.
Jones could shoot. Yeah, Jones could shoot. Herbert Jones could shoot.
Can
Let me check.
he?
Let me check.
Well,
Let me
I
check
don't.
the
I
numbers
don't.
real quick.
I don't think that he's that. He shoots the
Yeah.
ball, but I don't think he's that great of a shooter.
No,
He
he's a
shot
three.
41%.
He's a 3-and-D, bro.
Yeah, he shot 41%. He
wow.
averaged.
Yeah, he's like that.
He averaged 4 shots.
Him and
Four threes a game.
him and Murphy.
It could go up. It could go up.
Him and Murphy together. I want Trey Murphy so bad on my team.
I would probably consider starting Murphy over Herb Jones. I don't know.
No, you gotta start them. In my world, you start them together. You start them together. You have Zion.
Ingram.
Ingram. No, Ingram gotta go. You have to let Ingram go.
I don't think they get Javonte Murray with not keeping Ingram.
I think that's why they don't want Ingram, because they have DeJounte Murray. Because DeJounte Murray,
Herbert Jones probably moved to the 3.
DeJounte Murray, Trey Murphy, Herbert Jones, Zion Williamson, and
Yves.
The Messi. Yeah.
And then you have McCollum coming off the bench. He's your Malik Monk.
That's nasty.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, they traded Larry Nance, so Larry Nance is not even there.
Larry Nance is gone.
Oh, you got Jordan Hawkins. You still got Jose Alvarado.
Exactly.
It's a nice bench.
That's a nice bench at that point.
They don't have no center, a rookie center.
It's
in the new era of Twin Towers, you have a rookie center starting for a team that's supposed to be moving forward into contention. With the Murray move, you starting a rookie center. I don't like that.
They got to figure some stuff out for sure. They definitely got to figure some stuff out.
If I'm them, I would talk to the Hawks for one of their centers. You got to.
The Hawks don't want to trade Capella.
I know.
And they don't want to trade their other center.
OG?
Yeah, OG, yeah.
Yeah. Okoji. Yeah.
Okoji.
You gotta talk to somebody for a center.
That's not his name.
Okoji.
Nah, that's not his
name. It's something.
It's something that's crazy.
Oh.
Big O. They call him Big O.
Okongwu.
They call him
Okongwu. Yeah, there you go.
Okoji. Oh.
I was right with the Oka for
Oh my god.
The pronunciation is Onyiku Okongwu. So his first name is Onyiku Okongwu.
All right.
Big O.
There you go. That's exactly.
Big O. That's it.
We just gonna have to stop talking about Hawk stuff on this show.
Oh my god.
Y'all can't force me to say that every time. Y'all can't. I hope he don't have a triple double. I hope you don't go to the finals. Because I'm gonna have a time on this show.
Oh my gosh. LeBron James got voted the best player in training camp. In this Olympics.
What's new?
In the Olympics, Team USA. I don't know if I don't know. We don't know the starting lineup yet, right? It hasn't been official, right?
We're gonna see what they're gonna try to do tomorrow.
Yep. LeBron, Tatum, Ant-Man, Steph.
Yeah. Talking to
KD.
you, Chris.
Say that again, LeBron.
Say
that again.
LeBron. Bam.
Yeah,
okay,
wow.
Go ahead. Hold on. Joel.
I'll say mine.
Joel.
Yeah, I was where you was going with that. How do you forget him? Like, he's crazy.
My bad. Joel, LeBron, Tatum, Ant-Man, Steph. Damn. LeBron. All right. Oh my gosh. Okay. Joel Embiid, KD, LeBron, Tatum, Steph. Ant-Man got to come off the bench. You're a young boy. I don't care how good you are. Rosa Parks. Oh, that's bad. I shouldn't say that.
Crazy.
They gonna cancel
Oh,
me. I'm sorry.
And we're canceled.
that was it.
I'm sorry.
That's it.
I'm just saying, like, he's
That's
in the
it.
back. Like, he got to go back there. Like, you know.
It's shut up. Just shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, save me.
All right.
Just saving grace
so-
is one person watching.
Shout out to Henny Moms.
No, it's
So
me.
mind you,
My mom at the casino.
mind you, KD got a little calf strain, so they're using precaution with him right now. So I don't know how that's gonna go, but if he's healthy, I do have him in my lineup. So I have Steph.
Mm-hmm. It's always
This is
easy
hard.
until you have to name the name that you're like, wow, am I really gonna
All
leave
right.
him off?
No. I'm gonna go. I have Tatum and Ant as it, but I have
Right.
Steph, Ant, KD, Braun, and Joel. I think
My bad. Say that again.
I think Ant could.
Nah, something wrong with your audio, bro. Nope. Nope.
Let me make sure mine is on.
Yeah, it's long.
Making sure.
Nope. To you, Henny, bounce fast.
Oh, that's crazy because it's
Oh.
Turnover.
wow. Made you fumble, boy. I'm back. Relax. What was your question, boss?
Your top five. Yeah, who's your lineup? You said KD got a calf strain, so
Oh, but I was saying
makes it easier
that
for you cheating.
I had it doesn't because I still have him in my lineup if he's healthy. But I have Tatum and Ant as interchangeable. I said I feel like Ant has a chance to slide in the starting lineup because he was tied with Steph Curry as the second best player they had voted as being in the camp. So I feel like Ant has been very impressive in training camp, which leads me to believe that he could slide into that spot. So, and Tatum arrived really late. Tatum just arrived like yesterday.
Yeah. Yep.
So I honestly think it could be Steph, Ant, KD, Braun, and Joel. I think that could be the lineup. We all know the versatility Ant brings on both sides of the floor. The dog he brings on the defensive end. I think he's taking this as a challenge to be around all of this greatness and still know that he is that good and have the confidence and the swag to be like, I belong here and I'm here for a reason and I'm gonna show them why I belong here. So I think he's there with a little chip on his shoulder, which I love. I love the attitude.
I love his
attitude.
I think the only person that looks weird on this lineup, and it's gonna be weird to say it, is Devin Booker.
I agree. I feel the same way. He don't look like he belongs there.
Why y'all say that?
Well, yes, we were having a conversation yesterday. HB brought up a good point. He said he's kind of redundant. Like,
yeah,
he's just gonna really score.
Literally everybody else, right, on this team, is all the guards is going to play both ways outside of him and Tyrese Halliburton. But Tyrese Halliburton has a skill that literally probably he's the only person. Tyrese Halliburton's skill on this team is not wanting to shoot. That's a skill for him on this team, and it's gonna work for him.
You could argue that. You could argue that for LeBron too. I don't think not say that he don't want to shoot, but he's looking for the right play.
Yeah, but Tyrese don't want to shoot. That's not the same thing.
All right.
It's what LeBron is doing is like high IQ. I'm not going to shoot because I have Joel Embiid cutting or I have Tatum cutting. Tyrese is like, okay, I don't want to shoot at all. I want to get everybody else involved. And if I got a wide open layup, I'm going to front like I'm going for it and just pass it to Curry. Like that's him.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
You know,
Devin Booker's getting in the game like, damn, I'm coming off the bench. I gotta go put some shots up.
I gotta go put some shots up. And it's like, bro, you really don't have an elite skill outside of those Aside of what he does, it's like,
Yeah, he's not gonna come. He has the ability to be a facilitator, but he's not about to come in the game and that be about to be his job. He's gonna try to score. Halliburton, at least we know he could run a team like Rondo. Like he don't gotta score to impact the game.
Right.
So can I ask a question?
Sure.
You remember when Melo was on the Olympics?
Yeah.
What was his skill outside of scoring?
That's a good question.
They have one.
That's great.
No, but we're saying Melo started.
Hold on, Chris. The thing is with Melo is that Melo was the best scorer on the team. And if you want to say KD, cool. But if it's outside of like if you look at Devin Booker, there's multiple people that do what he do better when he's on the court.
Right. Exactly.
Which is why
we said he's so redundant. Like
if he's on the court with KD and Steph or even Ant-Man or Drew or Joel or Kawhi, it's like you're gonna go to Devin Booker.
True. I get what you're saying.
Devin Booker's amazing, but I think
if you had to pick,
you know who Devin Booker is right now? Michael Redd. Remember Michael Redd? That's being disrespectful. He was amazing.
Yeah. No. Michael
was good.
Yeah,
Michael was good.
I don't remember him taking a layup.
Exactly, and we won't for Devin Booker. Him and or Bam, but we'll see what happens with Bam, because Bam is like that. He really can guard everybody, everything.
Bam is a two-way center point.
Yeah,
We'll see. But I do like that comparison, Michael Redd. You're absolutely right. Yes, he's a phenomenal scorer, but if you had to pick him over Kobe Bryant or KD, you're gonna go with you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Eyes on Podium podcast. We could end it on Chris. Go ahead, Chris.
I mean, yeah, I was just saying that. I mean, but who's to say that Devin Booker might not play well? Like, maybe he does figure it out.
I'm sure he will. I'm sure. I mean, we're splitting hairs, right? These are all great players. They're all amazing. They're all franchise players. I would love to have every single one of them on my team besides Tyrese Halliburton. He can stay where he at. Every one of those other players, I would love to have on my team. Even Devin Booker. Devin Booker, LeBron, Kawhi, Drew, AD, Steph, KD, Tatum. I even take Tatum, Ant-Man, Bam, Joel. I would have every one of them. Tyrese could stay where he at. Eyes on Podium podcast.
Tyrese hurt your heart, huh?
Listen, it really hurt my heart. I just definitely did not want to see. But it's okay. Jalen Brunson got hurt, so him going to the Western Conference.
For Tyrese, wasn't it? For Tyrese.
For Tyrese. Tyrese hurt him. But it's cool. It's cool. You know what I mean? They won as much games as the Knicks in the conference finals, so it's cool. Eyes on Podium podcast. We here signing off. Again, one more time. Shout out to Chris. He just turned 40. Make sure y'all send him some happy birthdays in the comments. Happy year 40. Eyes on Podium podcast. Signing off. Eyes on Podium podcast. Eyes on Podium podcast.
She don't even know me. Open hit the corner for the three, nobody noticed him. Catch me out in traffic, keep it curry when I'm closing up. No one should be talking. Eyes on Podium. No one should be talking. Keep your eyes on the podium. I go John Moran and give all of